pretty and paracetamol. Sounds good to me. Here's hoping today's lecture is nothing important. Also have some interesting stories, although they aren't technically Freshers Week. Well, last night was certainly one of the most interesting experiences. It started off as the social meet and greet for the polo club, and quickly became a very odd initiation ceremony. It was also the first time I've ever had alcohol, hence how much of an effect it had. I had 2 pints of some odd cocktail thrust into my hands, and some shots from a suspicious-looking bottle with a syringe. All within the course of about an hour. The freshers were then paired off, we had to hold hands and our hands were duct-taped together. We made quite a scene walking through Oxford like that. We just looked like a swarm of 14-15 couples staggering about with copious amounts of duct tape joining the couples together. Story will continue in a bit, back to pretending to listen to this lecture. Right, made it through the day without dying, so a success in that regard. So, back to the walk. It was a 20-minute walk from the campus where we started to Society President's house. During the walk you had to make sure the tape didn't come off or there were penalties, which one couple found out to be downing a cup of vodka lemonade that tasted horrible. Upon arrival we were introduced to about 300 pounds worth of alcohol. Commenced some mingling and general party stuff for a bit, including more syringe shots for the freshers, and then as soon as it got dark, the really weird stuff began. We all went out into the garden, which was pitch black at this stage, and sat in a circle around a huge pitcher of strawberry milkshake flavored vodka. We were then taught the polo chant, and had to chant it without making a mistake, or you'd have to take a shot of the vodka. After that we had a few milder drinking games, and then the duct tape was reintroduced. New, cooperative drinking games were next. The first 5 pairs to down their respective drinks could stop, and the rest had to go again, meaning the last group ended up having to down 3 drinks. They had mercy on them though, they were allowed to drink the last one normally. We came 4th, so I was quite impressed by that. Then came the final initiation ritual. The one involving fish. The president had been keeping a whole fish in a bag at room temperature for a week. Each fresher had to take a piece of it, place it in their partner's mouth and say the polo vow, which is apparently something that has been a part of the society for years. You then had to swallow the fish and follow it with a cup of the strawberry vodka. Let me tell you, that was easily the most disgusting thing I have ever tasted. We were so thankful for the very strong vodka shots, since they were the only things that would get rid of the taste. With that our initiation was done. We then went back inside, mingled for a while longer and eventually got taxis to one of the most notorious student clubs in Oxford, Fuzzy Ducks. This trip was of course carried out in standard duct-taped fashion, as seemed to be the theme. We got some pretty odd looks from the bouncers as we filed in, still taped together in pairs. We were then set free, and the rest was socializing, dancing and more drinking. The music was actually pretty decent. They had some good white girl dance music, some house/trance stuff and a lot of heavily remixed Disney songs. I vaguely also remember a remixed Happy Birthday song, since it was someone's birthday. There you go. That's the main story right there.